Hello Bard haters, and welcome to another fine We Hate Bards Let's Play. I'm Ben, and this is more Fallout New Vegas. So last time we went and dealt with Come Fly With Me, and sent Jason Bright on his merry way. Got the town of Novac to like me, and as you can see, with that done, I'm now wearing the spacesuit. Because spacesuit has the best damage threshold of any weapon any armor Who's shooting? You're distracting my intro, damn it. Oh look, traders! Well, seeing as I need to make my way out to New Vegas today, that's kind of where I want to have this video ended by, might as well just team up with these guys and let them do most of the killing for me. Ah, here we go. Oh no! He's dead! I think now I have, yes. Oh no! They're both dead. Well, at least I'm still alive. Ooh, this guy had a hunting rifle on him. I can either use it to repair my hunting rifle or repair this hunting rifle. I'm not sure yet. Or I suppose I could just sell it. That would work too. Yeah, you see, normally in like a post-apocalyptic adventure, you would expect people to team up and fight together because it makes more sense for them to do so. And that's exactly what I did. Because in this run, I'm not as, I don't feel as comfortable as I would normally. But, looks like that was proved to be an unfortunate twist of fate for these two, who are dead now. I'd like to think it wasn't entirely my fault, though, given that they were going this way anyway, and there was a jackal ambush right here. So, you know, retrospect, not my fault. So today we're actually going to try and make some progress. We're going to make our way further on to New Vegas. As I mentioned, I'm wearing the spacesuit. It's the best damage threshold I've got going. I'm using the hunting rifle because it's the highest damage weapon I've got going. And I'm committed to trying this sniper thing, even though I seem to keep failing at it. But while you're on the way to New Vegas, do take note of this guy. I can't do anything with him yet. I mean, I suppose I could kill him and take his gun, but I don't really want him dead because I might do the quest associated with him, which is I can't remember right now. Basically, you need to get a bunch of performers for Tommy Torini at the Tops Casino. And I don't remember the name of that quest, even though I should. But yes, he is a component to that quest, along with a few others that I will probably show you later as I'm doing the quest. Ah, Boulder City, a relaxing place to visit, and I'm sure nothing here has gone horribly, horribly wrong. Interesting side note. See this guy paying respects to the memorial? If you shoot the memorial, he does this.
Doing? My brother died at the Battle of Hoover Dam. You're desecrating a war memorial.
Oops. You're a little bitch and your brother was too. Part of me, like the really rude, disrespectful part of me just wants to scream that. But no, we're going to make the speech check just for the experience.
Alright, we got a situation with some great cons.
Oh no, something's gone horribly wrong. That's the opposite of what I was hoping would happen. So yes, what has happened is the Great Khans, who for some reason the NCR are chasing, I don't remember and I didn't pay attention in the dialogue, but the NCR has chased the Great Khans, has cornered them here in Boulder City, and we had the option to go in and help. The thing I really like about this quest is it embodies one of the things I love overall about New Vegas, is that in a lot of the quests, you have a large versatility of options with how to complete it. So for Boulder City Showdown, you can come in and just like start going murder hobo. You can kill all the NCR and let the Great Khans go free, or you can kill all the Great Khans and, you know, they can come in and grab the prisoner. You can sneak around the back and just free the prisoners, and it'll piss off the Great Khans, but it'll give you NCR rep. Also, doing it that way, it has been occasionally known to bug out, and the prisoners you free will turn around and shoot you. Not sure why that happens, but you can give it a try if you'd like. And then there's the final option, which is just come in here and talk with Jessup. I'm a ghost, here to haunt you.
Alright, quit fucking around.
And just for talking to this guy, we get 900 experience, which will be more than enough to level us up. But we're going to help these guys too, because it feels useful to me. Yep, with a speech of 45, you can convince him to let the NCR hostages go, and they'll get you out of here. It also means you get Benny's lighter, which is a useful bit of evidence for serving to, you know, to get the Tops to turn on him. And now we level up. So guns is going to be an important skill to get up. Also, medicine. And then the final point I'm going to put in repair just because I like to have really even numbers, because I'm super OCD like that. As for the perk, I'm going to take Bloody Mess, just because the 5% extra damage is something I feel like I need right now. And that is Boulder City Showdown mostly completed. However, there is one last little bit of business to attend to.
I'm glad you were able to get my people free.
And that bit of business is that now, Lieutenant Monroe has been given orders to kill the Great Khans.
My hands are tied.
Of course you can. We did it all the time. You know, my unit was in Iraq. They would constantly get orders not to open fire on things. And then they would repeatedly request it. And at the end they would just say, so yeah, we know you told us not to shoot, but we kind of did. And now everyone's dead. Service rifle and holotape. We're cut off from the rest of the platoon. There are legionaries all over the place. There's no chance we can get out of here before they blow the town. So we're going to hold out against them as long as we can. If anyone ever gets this, I'd like to make sure that Private Jeffrey Hui and Corporal Marcus Christensen are commended for their valor and service, both who have upheld the ideals and honor of the New California Republic with distinction. Ranger Teresa Lutz, out. And, yep, so this... I love all the internal lore in this game as well. Like, in addition to the freedom in how you complete quests, like, this just told a massive story of this gunfight that happened here with, like, a ranger and a few, NCR people holding out against, I'm guessing, legionaries. So yeah, I just find all that stuff very, very interesting indeed. So, with Boulder City Showdown taken care of, we can now move on to the rest of New Vegas, and we should be dangerously close at this point. And on our way to New Vegas proper, you will run into the 188 trading post, which, again, is just north. What the what? Victor?
Fancy meeting you here, friend.
Where the hell did you come from? Oh, come on!
For the NCR, now we'd like...
I'm trying to give commentary here. So yes, as I mentioned, this is the 188 trading post, and if you'll notice, there is a person just kind of standing here. Her name is Veronica. She's a possible companion. We will get her in our side later. Don't actually need her right now. I will when I go to the Brotherhood of Steel, though. Primarily, other than Veronica, there's only two reasons you want to come here. There's a merchant up there on the bridge, and there's one right here under the bridge. But this guy... Oh, that's the guard. But this guy will not sell you guns until you speech check him. Yeah, Guns of 40 will allow you to check out his stock, so I'm going to kind of peruse this a little bit. So, he didn't seem to have many good weapons that I wanted or needed on him. He had some good ones from like Gunrunner's Arsenal stuff, all way too expensive for me. He also generally has some upgrades and mods that you can buy from him, but again, nothing that I necessarily needed. So I just bought some ammo from him, and now I'm moving on to New Vegas proper. So as we now kind of come towards the outskirts of New Vegas, there's a few places worthy of note here that I'd like to address and help you out with. So the first stop I recommend everyone make is right here to these particular bridges, and I might be at the wrong set of them, but I don't think so. And any moment we should see a name come up. There it is, Durable Duns Sacked Caravan. This is an important location because it is probably the first place in the game you'll be able to find combat armor. And if we look right here on this Van Graff Thug, you will see combat armor. And also a lot of stuff that I want, but that will over-encumber me. So rather than try and drop stuff and do inventory micromanagement, I'm just gonna slow walk all the way to the next place I gotta get. Admittedly, I normally have a lot less weight than this by this point, because ammo doesn't cost me things, and I'm not carrying about 30 pounds of food on me. Or, I guess, food and water. So that'd be an extra 100 pounds I probably have available for this, and I would have easily been able to do it. Anyway, as for the new armor, as you can see, combat armor, damage threshold 15 to damage threshold 10. It's also quite a bit heavier. It's, medium armor. So I probably still will sell the spacesuit just because I don't have much use for it. You know what? I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the spacesuit yet. I may keep it. I may use it for sneaking or various other things. For right now, this is going to be my look. Just to kind of get a full 360 of me as the camera slowly turns around. Yep, there's me. Also, for anyone who wants to know, because I realize my just standing there may not have been too helpful, this is where it is. It's right by the bend of that big overhang over there, and it's just to the north of it. And once you see these two bridges right here, and the surrounding area like this, you'll know you're in the right spot. Right, so here's the second place you're going to be coming a lot, is Gunrunner's Arsenal, the little Gunrunner bot right there. Just chilling. Can't kill him. in case you're wondering. He's one of the 2 characters in this game you can't technically kill. I guess you could. I've heard of ways you can glitch yourself into like the hut and shoot him. He's meant to be a shop you can go to even if you've like murdered everyone else in the wasteland or killed merchants if you're an utter psycho. But also he's open 24/7, so that's kind of nice. All the crap that was over encumbering me earlier is now going to get sold off to this dude. And I still have more stuff I need to get rid of. So I'm trying to think if there's any good weapons I want to buy from here. The Power Fist could be useful, especially if I want to go more unarmed. But the Ripper ignores damage threshold or damage resistance. And normally I don't get one here because normally I kill Vulpus and Colta at Nipton and just take his Ripper. However, I did not do that this time for reasons I made very, very clear. So I think I'm going to buy a Ripper right here just so I have one. So I'm still running quite heavy even though I just came back and sold a bunch of stuff. That's fine, I'll be able to get rid of even more things here in a minute. I've also gone down to just these weapons. So basically 6 weapons, the 2 submachine guns, one is a backup to the other one, the bladed gauntlet, the Ripper, and the plasma pistol, and the hunting rifle. So I feel like I'm well rounded. I've got an energy weapon, I've got a long range weapon, got 2 high DPS weapons, a melee, and an unarmed. And I realized I went to those in reverse order. Right side, though, is it means that I'm now running at a decent speed. So there's one other thing I want to do this part, but before I can do it, I want to go and get something else taken care of.
I've got you now.
Oh, do you now?
Had enough?
Let's try out my new Ripper, shall I? Oh, wow, you blocked it. How did you block a miniature chainsaw? Well, it doesn't matter now because you're dead. Oh, rat! Get back here, rat! There you go, children. Enjoy your rat. But where are you going? I just killed that rat for you. So the reason I wanted to come onto the strip before I did anything else was because that in order to get onto the actual Vegas strip, where, as you can see, Mr. House's tower looming in the distance, you need to have 2,000 caps, or I think a science of 85 you can reprogram the robot. I don't have a science of 85, and in order to do the other thing I wanted, that is to buy my intelligence implant, which I am way overdue for, I would need 4,000 caps, which is all the caps that I have. Meaning I would no longer be able to get onto the strip. Yes, hello old Ben, go away. I know that they tell me not to try and go past the robot, and just to demonstrate that, they're going to show what happens if this guy does it. Wow, that took a lot longer than it normally does. So yes, before I go and get my intelligence implant, I wanted to come to the strip and get access. Because once you've accessed it the first time, with the initial 2,000 caps, they don't take the 2,000 caps, they just want to know that you have 2,000 caps. But once you've, shown them, hey, here's 2,000 caps, they just let you go right past. But at this point, I can just come on the strip anytime I want, no matter how many caps I have. If I come on here with 0 caps whatsoever, I can still, get through the gate.
Howdy, partner.
Shut up, Victor! Alright, so now that Victor's interrupted me twice in one episode, I kind of want to kill him for that. I really do, but then I'd have to fight all the Securitrons on the strip, and I don't think I can deal with that. Oh, who wants a piece of me now? Oh! Fiend! Crap! Alright, 10mm submachine gun, this is why I brought you along! There we go. So, with my 4,000 caps, I can now go into the New Vegas Medical Clinic and get my implant. And just in time, because I almost leveled up. So now I won't lose any more of those vital skill points that I need.
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical.
So, 4,000 caps, and 1 hour later, I now have a +1 to my intelligence, and I'm dehydrated again. I'm not going to use the purified water because there are several places around here where I can get it topped up for free. So I'm going to save that for when I'm actually out in the wasteland. One other thing while you're here at the New Vegas Medical Clinic, as you can see, there are several skill books. I believe there are 3. There's 2 over there. And there should be 1 on this table as well. No? Oh, there's 1 on this table. Right, so there's 3 skill books. And we can't really steal them here because everyone's looking at us. But interesting thing, going from Oblivion to Fallout, they changed the fact that if you pick something up that doesn't belong to you, it's no longer considered stealing. So all we gotta do, pick it up, back here into the toilet. There we go. So that's really the easiest way to get all 3 of those skill books. And they're generally useful. I think there's a meeting people in there, which could come in handy later. Today's physician, which will also come in quite handy. So anyway, there we are. We are back. We are finally to New Vegas, inside the city, albeit in kind of the slummier area. And we can now actually commence the main part of the game. Well, I say that. There's actually a couple other things I want to do real quick before we get involved too far with this. Oh! Hold on, I gotta kill this guy first. Hey! 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 Stay down. Hey, another level. So I'm actually going to put lockpick up quite a ways this level. And I'm also going to get science up to very hard, or up to average. And that should be good for this level. So with another Freeside degenerate taken care of and making the city just a little bit safer, I think it's safe to call it apart right here. And next time, like I said, I'm not going into the main part of New Vegas yet. The reason I'm not going to go into the main part of New Vegas yet is because when you go in there, you get a karma reset. Meaning the Legion and the NCR will forgive any crimes you committed against them. I haven't committed any crimes against the Legion yet, but I'm intending to. Not necessarily out of sheer antipathy for the Legion, but because I want to do certain quests for the NCR, like specifically the quest in Nelson. I want to go and take back Nelson. And that's going to piss off the Legion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to deal with some of the NCR quests first, specifically the ones that are going to get me, the Legion pissed off at me. Then I'll come back here, and then I'll do that part. So that'll be next time. But in the meantime, thanks as always for watching. I was Ben, and this was Fallout New Vegas Hardcore Permadeath. See you next time, everyone.